A few announcements before we get going. You're only going to need a mat for class today, and we're going to start on the floor. So if you kind of want to get set up, that'll be good. While I do some announcements, you can just focus on some deep breathing, get your body ready to go. We have a few different things going on for June. We have the Cube Fit Summer Series starting next week. So that'll be a good thing to join to kind of get you kickstarted into a workout routine for the summer. And then we also have our strength training webinar series. This is going to also start next week, and we're going to learn more about the deadlift, squat, and bench press. If you're interested in lifting with a barbell, that'll be good for you to join. And then we also have the cooking demo the third week of the month, and we're making avocado toast 3 ways. So it'll be a fun way to try out some new things. All right, I'm going to stop sharing and we'll get started with mobility. Like I said, you are going to be on the floor and you only need a mat. All right, we are going to start out in a tabletop position, so on your hands and knees. As you get into this position, I just want to make sure that your shoulders are directly over your wrists and then the hips are directly over your knees, so you're not reaching too far out in front of you. And from here, we're going to begin with a cat-cow. So you're going to inhale and draw your belly towards the floor, gaze forward, dropping your shoulders so you don't start to shove up into your ears. And then exhale as you round your spine, opening your chin and towards your chest. And just alternate in between these two positions. You're going to take your time, going at your own pace. Let's go through your body today. Definitely start slow and ease into it. Follow your breath, the movement. Breath, so exhale, round the spine. Feel belly touches forward, facing forward. Shrug one shoulder at a time, rock from side to side. That feels good for you. Play around with the range of motion. Keep your strict arching around the other spine. Shake your hips side to side. So that feels good. All right, we're going to do 2 more of each. Inhale in your nose, face forward. Exhale, round the spine, drop your chest. Let's do 1 more of each. The largest range of motion we've so far. Okay, excited movements. Rounding, arching as much as you can. All right, now I'm going to have you sit back onto your heels with hands out extended in front of you. And we're going to do the same thing from this position. So you're going to bring your belly forward, gaze forward, arching the back, kind of look up towards the ceiling, and then round out your spine, pushing your back up and away from you. You can use your hands to press into the floor for deeper engagement. And then inhale and arch again. So now you're kind of just focusing on the mid-back portion rather than your entire spine. Breathe. Alternate between these 2 positions. Moving at your own pace. It feels better to hold and move for longer. So 1 more of each. Arching and rounding as much as you can. Nice slow deep breathing, especially if you get to kind of a sticking point and your body's really tight. Let's exhale and try to relax into it. All right, now we're going to go into a thread the needle. So you can shift your weight forward just a little bit, or you can keep sitting back on your heels. But from here, we're going to inhale and open up, bringing your right arm up towards the ceiling, opening up your chest. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your arm, rotating out towards your body and through the arm on the other side, sitting your shoulder down onto the floor. Don't just move through these 2 positions at your own pace. If you like to hold it for longer, then feel free to do so. Opening up, reaching your hand tall towards the ceiling, and then exhale, rotating towards your opposite arm and through that whole sitting down onto your shoulder. If you can't quite get all the way down your shoulder, that's okay. Look for the range of motion that feels good for you. Allows you to get some movement through your spine and shoulder. Do about 2 more on this side, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. The last one for me here. If you need to do one more, feel free to do so. All right, we'll switch to the opposite side. Shoot from the front as well. So rotating open, reaching up towards the ceiling, and threading through. You know, for me on this one, the more reps I do, I can get kind of deeper into the stretch. Also, this side always feels a little bit tighter than me. It's okay if one side feels a little bit more tight than the other. Just might need to spend more time on this side or focus on your breathing, letting your body relax instead of resisting the movement. I'm going to do 2 to 3 more. All right, after this last one, we're going to move into a child's pose. So you're going to have your knees closer together or spread out wide on the mat. And then just walk your fingertips forward, bring your chest down towards the floor. Play here, focus on your breathing. As you exhale, try to bring your chest down a little bit deeper towards the floor. Whatever's a comfortable position for you. And on your next exhale, I'm going to have you walk your fingertips towards the left side of your mat. And if you want a deeper stretch here, you can kind of dig your fingers into the ground or your mat and kind of like pull towards you. You're not going to accidentally leave your hand on the floor, but just dig them into the floor or the mat and then pull towards you. And you should feel a deeper stretch onto that side. Or if you like, just keep your hands relaxed as well. Whichever one body needs today. All right, relax. So we walk it back to the center, into the opposite side, to the right side. And you can either stay here or put your fingers in and gently pull towards your body for a deeper stretch. Switch by both. All right, so you walk your fingertips back towards the center. And we're going to come back up into a tabletop position. I'll show you from the front for this one. We're going to be working on the hips. So you're going to be in that tabletop position, making sure that your shoulders and wrists and hips and knees are all lined up straight up and down. And from here, you are going to lift your right leg out to the side. So keep it bent, looking up to the side. You're going to bring it all the way back up in a big circle. So your heels should be pointing up towards the ceiling. And then gently bring your knee back down to the floor. So you're making a big hip circle. So you're going to lift your leg out to the side and then you're going to kind of kick around, making that circle so it's straight out behind you. And then gently bring it down to the floor. Shaping the side as well. So lift your leg out to the side, keep your knee bent. Big circle, keeping your heel up towards the ceiling. And then gently bring it down behind you back from that starting position. Up to the side. Around. And then bring it back down. Once you're comfortable with the movement, you can also try going backwards. So kicking out to start, and bring it around to the side, and gently bring it back. It feel a little bit awkward at first. You just do a big circle with your knee all the way around and going back to center. Take your time with it. It doesn't look perfect. Just getting your hips through in range of motion. About 3 more on this side. Switch to the other side. Balance in your core to keep you stable. Nice and slow. All right, finish up your last one and we'll switch to the other side. Making sure your body is aligned first, core is engaged, and then lifting your leg out to the side, kicking it around, and back to center. You just focus on the first one, or you can do opposite and keep up to the ceiling first, putting your leg out to the side and down. Making sure that you're continuing to breathe. Especially if you find the sticking point while we're doing these big circles, range of motion. All right, let's do 3 more. One last one. Big circle, come back to center, relax for a minute. And then we're going to go in a half kneeling position. So a tall half kneeling position. If your knee is kind of uncomfortable, you could fold up your mat in this position or put like a pillow or blanket under there. But we're going to be in this position. You can have your foot flexed or just relaxed. And then from here, you're going to have your hands together straight out in front of you. And we're going to rotate over the front leg. So you're going to take your right arm, rotating over the front leg, up in neutral position, chest should be open to the side of your body, and then come back to center. So rotating open over your front leg and back to center. So your hand that's in the front, staying in that position, shouldn't be moving at all. It shouldn't be following with you. Keeping it straight out in front of you, and then rotating open as much as you can. If you can't get your arm to extend directly behind you, want to shoot for that, but if you can't, just go as far as you can. Kind of take a deep breath through that position, and then come back to center. So looking on the thoracic rotation here. So 2 more here. You pick up the chest, back to center. Your hips should be staying forward and you're only moving through your back right now. So if your hips are returned with you, let's really focus on moving your forward, keeping it forward and only rotating as much as your back allows you to. All right, and we'll switch to the other side now. So half kneeling position, hands out straight in front of you, and you're rotating over your leg that's in front, that's up. So rotating open that front leg, and back to center. I just feel like my left side a lot tighter than my right as I'm rotating open. I'm trying to pull forward. And nice sticking point. Pause. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Try to relax into the deeper. And come back to center. Put your shoulders down, slightly sharp up into your ears. Your shoulder blades down low, slightly relax. Only focusing on our back here. Let's do 3 more. And last one. Good. You can relax. You can move down onto your back for these last 2 mobility moves. Lay on your back. Legs are going to be out straight. The first one we're going to do is going to be an open book. So I'm going to have you pull your left knee up towards your chest, and then you're going to drop it over the right side of your body onto the floor. And you can either kind of try to keep your back a little bit more flat on the floor or completely turn to the side for this one. So your right arm's going to be out straight on the bottom. Left arm, you're going to reach forward. Inhale as you reach forward. And then you're going to exhale and open up your chest. So bring your left arm down towards the floor. I'm just going to move through this position. So inhale, reach forward, reach across the body. And then reach forward away from your body. And then open up across the body. Your arm down as close to the floor as you can. We're going to do this about 10 times. So take your time with it. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open up across the body. If you notice that your left knee starts to come off the floor a lot, you can hold it down with your right arm. Trying to keep the legs exactly where they are, and then we're only working on the back right now. Full exhale as you open up, try to relax your arm, reaching down as far as you can. And let's do two more, and I'm going to add in a variation before we switch to the other side. All right, we're going to be in a side position to start. And now instead of reaching across the body, we're going to do a big sweep up overhead. So you're making a half circle with your hand. So starting in that reach position, inhale and reach forward. And then as you open up, you're going to bring your arm up overhead, that big half circle, and finishing in that open position. So we're going to do 5 of these. Some nice, slow, deep breathing. So you rotate all the way around, finish my open position. And bring it back to the forward reach. You can always revert back to straight, open and close. Take away these sweeps if that one felt better for you. All right, last one, and then we'll switch to the other side. All right, you can slowly transition to the other side, so straightening out your legs, and then you'll bring your right knee towards your chest and rotate over. That side lying position with either your left arm pinning your leg down or just lying free. And then reach with your top arm, your right arm. Inhale, and then exhale and open up across the body. Nice and slow and controlled, 10 reps. Finish these 10 reps, and we'll do 5 with the half circles. Ability for today. As you inhale and just reach forward, I want you to try to think about bringing the air in around your ribs and kind of pressing your rib cage out. Inhale the breath into your rib cage, expanding your rib cage, and then exhale. You'll exhale when you open up and activate your body, relax, don't force it into stretch. About 2 to 3 more, and then we switch to the half circle above the head. All right, on your next one, you're going to reach forward and sweep your arm up and around into that open position. Last 3 here. And last one. All right, and before you get up, just lay on your back. Take a few slow, deep breaths. You fill your belly with air. And then as you exhale, you use it for full breath out through your lips. Inhale through your nose, fill with your belly. Exhale, use it for Last one. All right, you can slowly come up out of that position. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Hopefully I'll see you next week.